There's a lot of conversations at the moment about energy, isn't there? Energy affordability, energy security. But what I wanted to talk to you about here today was the network. So the grid that we use to get electricity to businesses and homes. That network, that infrastructure was built in a very different world. It was built in a world where we didn't use anywhere near as much power as we do now. Never mind looking to increase it as we put more electric cars onto the road. What does that mean in Cumbria? So some of you may remember that when Moorside was being planned, there was a lot of talk about the investment that was needed in the network. Now that investment was needed mainly to get the power out of Cumbria and into the national grid. So what if we were to think about things slightly differently? What if we were to look back at the Industrial Revolution, which powered this country? So in the Industrial Revolution, a lot of it was based in the north, and the reason for that was the ability to capture energy through water. That meant the factories could operate with the energy right on their doorstep, and that's why the factories were based in the north. So if we think about Cumbria in isolation, as opposed to as part of the national grid, if we looked to place SMRs in this area, on top of the wind that we already have, and more wind, we could produce energy here. Now, there would still be investment needed in our grid, don't get me wrong. But if we thought about it in the same way our predecessors did in the Industrial Revolution, and we thought about how we bring businesses to energy as opposed to energy to business, that is a huge opportunity for Cumbria as a county. Britain's Energy Coast Business Cluster, BECBC, is where energy meets business. And we stand ready to help Cumbria grab that opportunity. But we can't do it alone. So if you're interested in collaborating with us, please do reach out. If you have the capacity to help deliver that, please do reach out.